Been working on this song, Dreams Are All We Have. In the last week, I've been hacking away at the lyrics, found no breakthrough, and I was really thinking about cancelling the session, but I sort of made the decision that I wasn't going to cancel any session, that whatever happens, I would keep putting myself on the line, getting back in there, and no matter what would happen, any moving forward is moving forward. Any incremental step is a step forward. Especially this year, I've been thinking about the nature of pressure, and especially with trying to balance my musical life with the other parts of my life. How can I make sure that I'm moving forward? And I realized that if I was trying to make the circumstances comfortable, that I would never get anything done at all. I had to keep putting myself on the line. I had to keep going forward. I had to make sure that whatever was happening, I was taking that positive, affirmative step. It's very interesting because you notice yourself, especially when you're feeling underprepared, you find the resistance. It's uncomfortable. You want to be safer. You don't want to put yourself on the line. It comes up with fear of failure, or of doing bad work, or of letting yourself down, or spending money in the studio that hasn't been well prepared for. But the thing is every time I go into the studio, there is a threshold broken. And some days it's smaller, some days it really is a wrestle. But there's no day when things don't weave together, that the pattern that I'm trying to weave doesn't formulate itself and stitch itself together some way. So whatever happens next year when I start releasing these songs, they're not coming out as a result of a master plan. They are coming out through a continual prayer, a prayer that there is something left in me, that there is something that I still have, that those songs that I know are somewhere deep in my subconscious, that I can get to them. And this is the thing, these things that we aspire to, all that we dream, as far as I understand it, and especially as we get older, there becomes more and more layers between the place that those songs, or that inspiration, or that dream that you have, that creative pulse in our hearts, there becomes more and more these layers between it. Then we doubt that we can get to it, and then our feelings are lessened, our capacity to emote or to relate. And that becomes so frustrating because you feel distantly this sense that they're out there, that potential that's within you is there, but it becomes encrusted, a bit like molten lava deep in the earth, and then there's all the rocks above it, and the air just can't get to it anymore, but it wants to erupt. I think that part of you that is your deepest potential, it can never be destroyed, and it can never be broken, and it can never be defeated. Today I'm going back in, and it's like, what's happening? I was like, wow, this is this magical, mysterious thing called inspiration. It's decided to finally visit, but it's visited out of the pressure. It's visited through the showing up of going over and over and over. You have to make yourself alive to the inspiration, and you have to believe. Sometimes you just don't think it's going to be out there, but it damn well is, and it's there, and it's waiting for you. But sometimes you have to just keep turning up over and over and over, through the tough stuff, through the pain, through the self-doubt, through the question of whether it will ever come again, and then it will come back. So you keep in there. There's good stuff out there for you, and your best work is ahead. Let's go.